How's it going, me wild camping buddies and me YouTube buddies? Right, okay, I finally did it. I finally got out, and I've just been on the mission of missions trying to find a spot. Time's getting on a bit. It's I thought I heard something then. Can't be anyone walking around here. I'm quite off the beaten path. Yeah, it's just gone 5 o'clock. We're well over halfway through September. And it's lovely, absolutely lovely Saturday today. And I was looking for a spot where I'd get the sunset, and I've got it. Now, someone with an eagle eye, or any of you with eagle eyes who've seen my previous videos, may remember that this spot here was the exact same spot that I came on a wild camp with young Jack many moons ago. It's a lot more overgrown now, but like I said, it's well off the beaten track. There is an old path there. And I remember in the past I have walked along there. Some years ago I went looking for this spot and I managed to walk along there, but no, it's so overgrown, and if anyone is walking through there, they're a hardcore rambler, you know. So yeah, I'm just going to pitch up here. I'm just going to clean this little area out here. That old log that we sat on, that's where we had breakfast. That is not in a good state now. Right, okay. And as you can see, I've been bikepacking it. Bought my old trusty Trek 3 series. I've had that years and it's not let me down yet. I used to buy cheapo crap, you know, like really rubbish, cheapo £150 jobs, like pro bikes, and they don't last 5 minutes, and I'm really heavy on bikes. I paid about £350, £400 for that. It was discounted, it was on sale. God, must have been what? Well over 10 years ago now. I'll say more like 15 years ago. And it's still going strong. I've had it serviced a couple of times, but yeah, it's you definitely get what you pay for when it comes to bikes. So as you can see, I've got everything packed away. That was my son's 100 litre MTP Bergen that I bought him for when he was in Army Cadets, and I did try squeezing everything else into a smaller rucksack, but it wasn't going to happen, and there's enough weight in there as it is. I had to cut out so much stuff. And it wasn't too bad until I put in the water. As soon as the water went in, the weight went up. Right, and also I got this MTP holder. I don't know what you call these. What do you call these things? Anyone know? Let me know. Yeah, that's just got other bits and bobs. I clipped that to the handlebars, and it was surprisingly stable. Right, I'm going to get set up, and then I'm going to chill out. So, I'm all set up. Now, this was a little bargain. 20 quid from Tesco's. Pinnacle 2. It says Summit. I know Summit is a brand, and it says Summit on the label inside, but yeah, it's a Pinnacle 2. 20 quid it was reduced to. And I had to grab it because I wanted something small and easy to put up, you see. I didn't want something that was going to be an absolute effort, and yeah, it went up. I had a little bit of difficulty towards the beginning. Tried, you know how it is with the tent poles, trying to get them all to go in, and that was it. But yeah, no, it went up nicely. And I'm all sorted for tonight as well. I've got plenty of water. I've got that canteen there. I've got a bike bottle there. I've got 5 bottles of Tesco water. I've got a Magnus, and I've got 2 lagers. Cheers guys. This has been way too long, way too long. I've been making excuses for an absolute age. I mean, to be fair, I say I was making excuses. I wasn't really, because I've been really busy. I was working on a home-based business that literally took up all of my time. I was doing that as well as holding down a full-time job. Coming home, bang, having to work till midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, up at 6:30, go to work, rinse and repeat. And you know, on my days off, my weekends as well, I was just working. I was quite literally working, and then running down the post office, making sure I can get everything sent out on time, answering questions, so many emails. I was having to do designs. Basically I was making t-shirts. I was making t-shirts and car stickers and stuff, and I don't know whether I'm going to go back into it. I don't know. I was originally selling on eBay. I had to shut my shop up. I was making no money when I started on eBay. eBay are absolutely useless. They just rinse you dry, and no, I did it for a few years and then I had to call it quits. And you know what? They couldn't have given a damn. Normally, you know, you get treated as a customer, it's a case of, well, what can we do to tempt you to stay, Mr. McCartan? Nope. Yeah, that's all right, I'll sort it out for you. What? You're not even going to attempt to keep me? Nope. They don't care. They really don't care. So yeah, if you're ever thinking of eBay, don't. Right, anyway, so yeah, this is lovely. Oh, these glasses are scratch to hell. They're my cycling glasses. I only really wear them to stop the flies going in my eyes. So I've got to get a new pair. But yeah, this is the first time I've ever been bike wild camping. And I must admit, it was easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be really, really tricky. Getting up the hills was easier than I thought. Maybe I'm not as unfit as I first appeared to be. I do have to lose some weight. That is something we're going to talk about soon. And I think this can really, really help me. So, yeah, let's take a little look at the surroundings, shall we? So, yeah, like I said, me and Jack were in these woods before. And there is a path. The path runs along there all the way down to, like, there's a main sort of dirt road that takes you out onto the main road, which is how I came in. And no one is really going to come traipsing through here. And once that sun goes down, everyone's going to have buggered off. Anyone that is in these woods tonight after sundown is going to be up to no good. Or wild camping. The two are not the same. Yeah, I think this is going to be one really chill night tonight. Nearly done the Magners. Like I said, I'm going to put something to eat on in a minute. Like a div, I left the house in a hurry. I got the missus to close the garage door behind me because I had the 100 litre MTP on and the bike. So my lock's bust. You can't open it from the outside. You have to. And I forgot to put my boots on. I'm in my bloody trainers, look. It happens. It happens. I've been hearing a bit of movement around there. Haven't seen anything though. Haven't seen anyone or anything. Me and the missus last year, we actually came walking in these woods. And we did see a fair few deer. And if I remember correctly, that night me and Jack spent at this spot, you just heard them barking all night long. They are noisy and they get close. Yeah, people think they're dogs. People think it's wolves or wolves. Wolves in Norfolk. Oh, that's something I want to talk about actually. Yeah, not wolves, big cats. Yeah, foxes. How did I mistake a fox and a wolf? No, yeah, people think that barking noise is actually foxes. It's not foxes. It's the actual noise deer make. They make a barking noise and they are loud. Yeah, there's another reason why I wanted to get into bikepacking. I've got this dream. I want to cycle around the UK and I want to write a book on it. I want to video log it and I want to write a book. I better finish the first book first though, eh? Anyway, and I used to cycle miles. It was nothing for me to put in 30 miles. I could do 30 miles without even thinking about doing it, you know. Now I'm a lot less fit. I need to lose some weight, as I spoke about in the last video, and cycling really is a big aid to that. But I need to get back in on the saddle, so to speak. I need to get back into cycling because I can't. I thought that was a deer then. Oh no, it's not. So it's me seeing things. No, yeah, I need to get back in the saddle. I need to get my stamina back up, my endurance, and yeah, I'd love to spend a couple of months just cycling, and no particular route, no particular plan, just winging it, you know, and having a bit of cash behind me, because obviously you can't sleep in a tent all the time. 2 months in a tent would be too much. You will need bed and breakfast. You will need to put yourself down in a proper bed at some point. But yeah, I just want to go around the country, spend an entire summer just cycling and just basically having an adventure. You know, getting into. I mean, it doesn't take much for me to get into trouble anyway. I seem to just get into trouble without even planning it. Oh, I mean, I'm not a bad boy. I'm not. Honestly, I'm not. Never was. Never will be. But I don't know, not trouble even, just strange incidents, you know, strange, surreal experiences. And I reckon that will be a blinding adventure. 2 or 3 months just cycling. Start in Norfolk, head up, maybe go over to the west coast of the UK, sort of go to Wales, go up towards Blackpool, it's Lancashire way, isn't it? Maybe skirt across the country again, go up to Scotland, then come back down, go and visit Wales, skirt across the country, just wherever the mood takes me. That's my plan. And so this bike packing is something I've been meaning to get into for a very long while. I've seen a lot of vids on it, and yeah, it's something else I'm going to speak about in a bit. And I commented on Gareth and Zoe's wild camping video the other day, and they got back to me and said, yeah, do it, you know, do it. And yeah, I've got a week off this week, and yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. And what else I want to do is what I was about to talk about is where I live in Norfolk. I'm not too far outside of Swaffham, and the north end of Swaffham on the A47 by McDonald's is where you pick up the Pedder's Way. Now that is an ancient, it's a road, not sure if it's a road, but it's some sort of path track. I'll go into it when I do the video. I'll go into it and I'll leave this links to the information about it and that. And I'll try and explain briefly about it. Sorry, I'm just looking at a squirrel. We're going for a run. Go on, boy. Go on. I caught one of them when I was a kid in the woods, believe it or not. Yeah, and yeah, the Pedder's Way, it comes down from just outside Thetford, and it goes all the way up to the Norfolk coast. And I've been watching loads of videos on it. Not sure about walking it. It's about 46 miles or something like that. I'm not fit enough to walk it. But do you know what? I reckon I could cycle it. I reckon I could cycle that. But I've really got to sort out the weight issue. Not just myself. You know, I've got to lose some weight, but I've really got to learn to cut out a lot of the rubbish on my packs. As you can see, I mean, that was a godsend. Having that on there, I got so much weight on there, so it wasn't on my back. I mean, I had water in there, I had all sorts of stuff. If I'd have put that in the MTP Bergen, I was on my limit with that Bergen. You know, I think if I'd have put any more weight on it, I'd have struggled. I was flagging as I got here, actually. I kept having to get off the bike and walk, but I didn't want to take it off. I took it off once or twice, but I didn't want to take it off because, you know, then you've got to get motivated to put it back on again. So, yeah. Anyway, look, I'm going to put myself something on at dinner. I need, I've got some tinned of something or other, I don't know, and some couscous. I'm going to put something on for dinner, and then I'm going to sit down when that sun goes down, and we're going to have a little chat. All right? All right, I'll see you in a bit. The sun's just going down now. It's going to be a lovely evening. I was going to put a tarp up. I didn't really need to. I checked the weather, and it's, as I predicted, it's going to be a nice September. Well, up until next week anyway. September usually is. But, I mean, they said, what's it? London's going to be 11 degrees at 5 o'clock in the morning. And where I am in Norfolk, we're typically only a couple, 2 or 3 degrees lower than that. So it's not going to rain. So yeah, I'm just going to chill. I'm just going to enjoy it. Why mess around? Don't need a tarp. I've got me cooking gear, my little camping stove. It's all ready to go. I'll just let's go and have a look. Yes, I've got my little camping stove and my mess tins. A little bit of rust in there, I'll have to clean that. That's a blinding little bit of kit, that is. It's really lightweight as well. I went into Norwich and I had to buy that wind blocker. I needed a little something. It was only a £5, and I bought myself a little bottle of the gas as well, because the ones I've got are quite big, and obviously it's weight and size. So yeah, I'm gonna Obviously burn a lot of that tonight. Now, this is a hexi stove. Now I figured I'm going to try and have a little burn up with it. Nothing too heavy. Yeah, so that's me cook. That's me washing up liquid in my sponge. So I can go over there. So yeah, that stuff there is fluff out of the tumble dryer. So that'll help get it started. There's a bit of tinder. Yeah, I've got these little twigs and I've got branches. Bit of deadfall. I've got me fire kit there. I'm not going to mess around. I'm just going to see if I can get it going and just yeah, keep it nice and low key. It's on tinfoil base. I wrapped tinfoil around the hexi stove and I punched holes in it for air. So yeah, I'm going to see how that works out. Can you hear that? It's artillery, the army are training. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm sure Kane's mum, my missus, obviously, I'm sure Hayley said, she was talking to Kane earlier. He sent me a video last night. He said, I'm on exercise for the next so many days. It's my birthday next week, by the way. He said, so here's a picture of me getting drunk. Yeah, wishing you an happy birthday. Bottle of pink gin. And he sent me a video as well. But apparently he's on exercise down at Thetford. And I'm wondering whether that's him and his mates making all that noise. Well, he's not artillery, he's infantry, but he's part of it. So yeah, because I know there is a range that way. There's one over Watton Way. There's a lot of MOD land there, and God, I'll tell you what. One night, my house was shaking. Can you hear it going? The artillery. It's that. All in now's the RAF up in the air. That's been loud. The RAF have been loud. The RF Marham have had the United States Marine Corps F-35s over, and apparently, was it some F-16s or F-18s came over with them, and they're popping in to say hello. They was at Lakenheath, I think. And yeah, the skies have been so busy and so loud around here. They've been doing a lot of night flying. The artillery's going. You see that? That was pathetic. Oh. The sun is just going down. Right, listen, I'm going to finish my Magners and then I've got to put something on to eat. I'll be back in a bit. Tesco meatballs and Mediterranean inspired couscous. That's me tonight. It's got the old water on the boil. Yeah, I know it ain't much, but you know what? It'll do the job. Couscous is just soaking up. Right, bon appetit. Don't look too bad actually. Don't know what that is. But whatever it is, it's going. I've got sun bites. Got loads of little coffee sachets. But later, big bar of chocolate. And breakfast is an all-day tin. You know, all-day breakfast? Yeah. Cheers. Well, that dinner was interesting. That's what I'm going to say. Tesco meatballs in tomato sauce with Tesco Mediterranean inspired couscous. They don't really go. I mean, it wasn't horrible. It was okay. It was palatable. It's done the job. But I don't think I'll do it. Excuse me. No, I'm not going to throw up. Wind. No, I don't think I'll do that again. I put a little bit more planning into my evening meal. I've got hiccups now. I'll wolf that down. It's just beginning to get dark. Yeah, so I'm going to attempt to light that thing up soon. Yeah, that's the one thing I was going to talk about. You know, this area I'm in, West Norfolk, quite all over Norfolk to be honest, but I know West Norfolk's had its sightings. Wildcats, over the years they've been sighted, and yeah. I'm sure Andy from Tucanu, who I went camping with in Thetford Forest that day, he told me a story about someone who he knew who had a black cat run out in front of them going through Thetford Forest. I was on a motorbike, and yeah, I'm pretty sure he said there was no mistaking it. It was a large wildcat, big cat. Yeah, I don't know when the last sighting's been. I know there was one recently over in the West Country. I think it was West Country, but no, not too sure about here. So yeah, but yeah, it'd be interesting, you know, spooky. I don't want them coming up here. I don't want them creeping around this campsite. Just stay away. Yeah, just got a little clean up now. A little bit of washing up liquid. I've got a sponge that's cut in half. That'll do for that, and in that one too. There you go. Right. Just get that in the boil. Yeah, that worked quite well. The deer are going absolutely mental. Yeah, I don't know how well this is going to work, but it seems to be doing alright now. Can't really see me there, can you? Pitch black. That's a lovely sky tonight. Absolutely lovely sky. I don't want to put the light on the camera because it'll kill the battery, and the battery's already quite low. But yeah, as I said, I've been watching these videos on Pedder's Way. A lot of people walk sections of it, ride it, and yeah, I'm really interested in that. And I think it's something I've got to look into. But definitely, if I want to ride around the country, then yeah, it's a must. I've got to get fit again. I've got to get bike fit. So that is burning well good. Well happy about that. And the forest comes alive. We're in for one wild night. From where I'm standing, I look like a Dalek. Exterminate, exterminate. Yeah, so, as mentioned in the last vid, I had just about enough of this year. We had 2 rubbish years. Last year we lost my brother-in-law. That was very sad. Not just quite so, very sad. And yeah, shame. Lovely bloke. But this year, right at the start of this COVID nonsense, we lost me stepmum to a brain tumour, and yeah, it's thought they'd got it. She was at John Radcliffe in Oxford, and you know, obviously not. It came back, and she went really, really quickly. So yeah, combine all that with this, and I've had enough. I've had enough of 2020. 2021's got to be better. Bored now. Normally I don't go to bed till about 2, half 1, 2 in the morning, even on a work night, and I'm up at half 6. I just don't sleep a lot. But when you're out here, you know, it kind of changes your body clock. And now I'm contemplating what time do I go to bed. And what is it now? Is it around 8ish? Just gone 8? And I'm thinking to myself, do I turn in at 9? Do I turn in at 10? That doesn't happen to me at home. Doesn't happen. Not at all. So I'm having such a chilled night. The only thing I haven't done is I haven't got a seat. Now that log there, in the video from years back, that had freshly fallen and it was solid. And we sat on it. I can't sit on it now. It's rotten. Absolutely rotten. My that's something else I was going to say. My cousin Chloe, she's recently taken up, well, she's been doing it quite a while now, but she's recently taken up fishing, and I helped her set up a YouTube channel. If you're into that sort of thing, I know she's big on Instagram. She does Instagram. She hasn't really picked up on YouTube so much, but she goes by the name Casting Out Chloe. And yeah, we're going to do a few collabs. I'm going to go out. I don't mind a bit of fishing. I'm not much of a fisherman. My uncle used to take me when I was younger. He caught a massive pike back in the day, 1979 it was, 30-pounder, and he had it stuffed. Man offered him £1,000 for it there and then. Decided it was Taplow gravel pits. He caught it. He's got photographs of it in his bath when he brought it home. Yeah, he had it stuffed, framed, put on his wall, and she's an absolute monster. But yeah, he used to take me fishing, but I was never into all that. I was just float fishing. I don't mind a little bit of float fishing. I like float fishing. But yeah, so there might be a little bit of a collab coming up with me cousin Chloe. Oh, that's spooky looking. Oh, that's freaky. That is freaky. Do you know what? I can tilt this, can't I? Do I want to? That is... No, that's just weird. That is just weird. Oh, but then again, it doesn't put all the glare, does it? On the camera, right. Do you know what? I'm going to wrap this one up here. This fire's dying out. I'm going to douse it with water, and then we'll continue this in the morning. Let's go white. Oh, it's too bright. I can't. Alright, listen. I'll be back in a bit. I'll have a little chat in the tent. I'm going to show you something now. I don't know if you remember, but in the last video I was talking about what the ground's like around here. Very peaty. Now I doused that out. Give it a good dousing. It's not smoking. Well, maybe a little bit, but most of the heat's gone now. I had to dig all that up, and it was really warm underground. I had to turn it all over, douse it. I got through about 3 bottles of water doing that, and I'm just having to keep a check on it. It seems okay. It's cool now. I went right around the edges and was digging out around the edges, and then just doused it with water. I don't think this is a good place to have a campfire. Not on the ground like that anyway. You could probably get away with like if you have one of those mini barbecues, you know, the ones they're like on a little tripod, stainless steel thing. You could probably use one of those, but you can't have, even with the tinfoil on the ground, it just heat the ground up too much, and I can't run that risk. So I've wasted a lot of water putting that out, but it needed to be done. There's no smoke coming from it. It wasn't hot, it was just warm. But like I said, I couldn't take any chances. Right, I think I'm going to get in the bed. Well, if you can call it a bed. Alright, it's 9 o'clock, and to be honest, I'm bored. I hate being on my own. But I don't. I can do my own. Actually, I do like my own company, but you know, there's no one to have a conversation with. You know, there's no Netflix out here. So I thought there was something creeping about outside then. So yeah, I've just been staring at the sky. Oh, the stars were amazing. Oh, they are just something else, as I knew they would be. So I got an itch. Oh, it's just blinding me. Yeah, I don't want to go to sleep too early though, because I'll probably wake up early. You never know. I might sleep through. But yeah, it's such a chill time. I'm just trying to work out where to go next. I'd really like to do a kayak camp, but do you know what? That Little Ouse River, that can get pretty choked up at points. I was watching a few videos, and there's no way in the world an inflatable kayak is going to survive that. You know, you need a hard shell, and probably be alright on the main rivers. I'll be fine on the main rivers, but little backwaters like Little Ouse, nah, it's ain't gonna happen. Yeah, I might do a bit of that, a stretch. I might do a stretch of that Pedder's Way. See if there's anything worth seeing there. It looks nice, really nice from what I've seen. The summer's the best time to do it. I watched a video of it today. Some guy, he went in, I think it was March, and sections of it were flooded, and nah, not for me. So yeah, we'll have to see, we'll see. But I'm just glad to have got this one under my belt. Just got to work out what I'm going to do kit-wise. I've got to keep that weight down. We're taking way too much weight. It's quite spooky, isn't it? I can't see a thing. Oh, I might call it a night. Listen, I will see you lot in the morning. Alright? Well, take care. Dug out. Good morning, good morning. Oh, it's about 6:30 in the morning. Excuse me. Oh, I gotta say, I had the worst night's sleep that I think I've ever had. That was horrendous. Oh, that was so uncomfortable. This tent is too small. From head to toe, just ain't got enough room. And you have to sort of, you know, and yeah, I need a better sleep system. This roll mat was no good. Oh, I have to get a decent self-inflated mattress or something, but definitely a bigger tent. I'll take the 3-man next time. There's not enough room, just getting sorted, and it's a bit cramped, if you know what I mean. And because it's a single skin, I don't know how this is going to hold up in bad weather. I mean, all the moisture's already coming through, the dew, whatever, and at least with 3-man, it's got the inner and the outer shell, so but it is considerably heavier. Oh, excuse me, which is a factor when bike packing. So yeah, well, I need to wake up. Yeah, I just kept waking up as the night went on. I mean, the deer were going absolutely mental, and which doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me. I can normally sleep through stuff, but I was so uncomfortable. I just couldn't get in a comfortable position. But I just kept waking up, and then it'd take me an age to get back to sleep. And I did check my phone for the time once, and it was like 12 minutes past 2 in the morning. And I felt so dejected because I thought it was like 4 o'clock, and I thought, oh, it won't be that long. And I was like, oh, I have a word. So, yeah, it's 6:30, which is a reasonable time. Excuse me. I'm in no rush today. I haven't got to clear up early. Yeah. Yeah, right. I need to wake up. Well, I'm going to have a little doze first. Give myself a little doze. Wake up in increments, you know. Hit the day gradually. But even though, despite having such a bad night's sleep, I'm so pleased I've done it. I've actually got out again, you know, didn't make any excuses, packed up, got on the bike, and just went. So yeah, it's all good, baby. It's all good. Right, I'm gonna wake up. No, I'm not. I'm gonna lay here for a bit. I'll tell you what. I'll come back in a bit. I'll see you later. That wind seems to have picked up. Oh dear. Oh, it's about 7 o'clock. Do I get up? I'm alright, just laying here, to be honest. I know I've got to get up though. Yeah, have a coffee. I've got those instant sachets. I don't really drink coffee. I'm more of a tea drinker. I do like my tea in the morning. It's better to just get those little instant sachets, 3 in 1. So coffee it is. I've still got chocolate left. Actually, I might have a bit of chocolate now, just to give me that little energy boost. Oh, I've got to poke my head out and see what the day's like. I better get dressed. I mean, I slept in my t-shirt and my socks, but I took my strides off. Sorry, let's go have a look. Yep, end of the sleeping bag's wet. Not soaking, but yeah, see, there's all moisture coming through there. Luckily, I didn't notice it, so my feet are dry. Yeah, this tent is okay for fine conditions, but it's right in the summer on a nice hot evening, morning. But autumn, winter, nah. Spring even, no. This is a summer only tent. So yeah, right, let's have a look. Have a little look, shall we? Well, that ain't too bad a day, it's clear. Just needs to brighten up a bit. Yeah, well, I'm not quite ready to face the world yet. I want a bit of chocolate. Just to wake me up. Yeah. I won't be bringing this tent again. But what am I going to do? I want to get into bike packing. Oh, soon. Don't know. Just wait. I'm going to have to think what I'm going to do. Spend some money, I suppose, on something small and lightweight. I mean, yeah, it was 20 quid from Tesco. We'd done the job for the night, but I've got no head. The head is literally touching the top. Honestly, you haven't got room to swing a cat in here. Not that I swing cats. So good morning, one and all. Here we are. Yeah, I do like this spot. Bit of creaking going on in the night. There's nothing up above the Widowmakers as such that could have come down, even though there's a lot of deadfall around here. I mean, something could have come down, but then again, something can come down anywhere, really, can't it? Yeah, it was surprisingly peaceful. The deer were making a bit of a racket last night. There was one that got particularly close, but no, by and large, it didn't sound like the forest was out killing itself last night. So, apart from the sleeping issue, no, it wasn't a bad night. It wasn't a bad night at all. Right, I'm going to get myself a cup of coffee. Then I'm going to get packed up, and then I'm going to head off home and plan the rest of my week off. First one of the day. Well, it's first coffee in ages. I don't really drink coffee, as I mentioned already, but no, actually, that might be a little bit too hot. I burnt the roof of my mouth the other week, and it took about a week and a half, 2 weeks to heal. Ate a pizza straight out of the oven. Not advisable, people. Not advisable. I didn't take into consideration evaporation. I've got half a cup. Right, it's about 8:05 in the morning now. I've had me 2 cups of coffee, and I'm getting that feeling that I need to do what the bear does in the woods. I don't want to do it in the woods. I could do, but I'm not desperate, so I can wait till I get home. Yeah, my camcorder died on me. I was just doing me contemplation shot, looking out. Beep beep, shut down. Last time that camera shut down on me was when I went skiing. I was driving a snowmobile, one-handed with cane on the back, and I was filming. And all of a sudden, I think it was about 20 minutes in, we was going through this national park, and it just went. It come up with this message. It went beep beep. Message come up, said too cold, shutting down, and it just went. I thought I'd killed my camcorder. Right, I could stand here all morning chatting to you lot, but like I said, I'm going to get packed up now. Have a good clear up. Well, all my rubbish is already in the bag, but I'll just go give it a once over, make sure I've not left anything behind, employ the LNT protocols, and then yeah. Oh, you can't beat the forest in the morning. Beautiful. Imagine that coming down. You pitch up next to a tree. Hey, looks safe as houses. And then that happens. It's now 10 to 9 in the morning. It's certainly not evening, and right, I'm all packed up. By and large, unless you were some kind of expert tracker, you would never know that I'd been here, so that's that. I managed to sort out where I had a little cook up. You can't see anything there either. I'm just going to have a quick once over, make sure I haven't left any little bits and bobs, but it's all looking good as far as I can see. Right, well, as for the camp, that's pretty much it. I'm going to be moving on that way. My pack's a lot lighter, and it's going to be a lot easier going as far as bike packing goes, so that's a plus. And yeah, I'm going to do this again. I've really enjoyed this. This is fun, but I really need to sort out the weight issue. I've got to cut so much down, and also my sleeping arrangements, because yeah, the sleeping kit was not up to par last night. That was the worst night's sleep I think I've ever had in my entire life. And normally I'm one of these people, I'm gone. My head hits the pillow, 10 seconds, I'm out. Any longer than 10-20 seconds, I consider that insomnia. So yeah, but that's a issue for another day. I think we're going to head that way, get back on the path, because it's all overgrown now. Sun's coming up, as you can see. Well, the sun's well up, but it's coming up above the trees. Yeah, right. Well, I made it back to civilization. Got a fair in town. That absolutely killed me. I had to get off and walk 2 stretches of it. The hill was just too much. Didn't have to get off once going there. It was more downhill than up. And the up yesterday, when I was on my way there, was quite mild. So I just had to drop down some gears. But that damn near killed me, I swear. But anyway, yeah, I'm here. Well, I'm in civilization. I've got a little way to go yet. I'm just taking a little break. The bikes managed to survive. I did enjoy myself though. I had great fun. So yeah, I'm going to get myself off home now. A little while to go. Then I'm going to have a nice warm shower, bit of brekkie, and just chill for the rest of the day. Right, until next time, take care. Dug out.